Imagine an object so powerful, it could grant its bearer immense strength, wealth, or even control over life and death, but at a terrible cost. Today, we delve into the legend of the Dark Amulet, the most feared and mysterious artifact in history. Part 1. The origins of the Dark Amulet. The story of the Dark Amulet begins in ancient Mesopotamia, where it was said to have been forged by a sorcerer who sought to bind the powers of the gods. The amulet was made from obsidian and infused with rare metals and the sorcerer's own blood, creating a connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. Its purpose? To grant its owner immense power, enough to overthrow kings, conquer empires, or even defy death. But such power came with a dark curse. The amulet fed on the soul of its wearer, corrupting their mind and body over time. Part 2. The Curse of the Amulet. Legend has it that the amulet's first owner was a king who used its powers to expand his empire. At first, he was unstoppable. His enemies fell before him, and his people worshipped him as a god. But soon the amulet's curse took hold. He began to hear whispers in the night, see shadows in the daylight, and feel an insatiable hunger for more power. The king became paranoid, turning against his allies and eventually destroying his own empire in a fit of madness. When he died, the amulet disappeared, only to resurface centuries later in the hands of another unsuspecting victim. Part 3. The Amulet Through History. Throughout history, the Dark Amulet has appeared in many forms and places. In medieval Europe, it was said to have belonged to a knight who became invincible in battle but lost his humanity. In ancient Egypt, it was rumored to be buried with a pharaoh, causing a series of mysterious deaths among those who tried to unearth it. In Renaissance Italy, an alchemist claimed to possess the amulet, but his experiments ended in disaster when his lab burnt to the ground. Each time the amulet appears, it brings great power, but also destruction. Part 4. Theories and speculation. Many believe the Dark Amulet is more than just a myth. Some historians suggest it might have been inspired by real-life artifacts with supposed mystical properties, like the Hand of Glory or cursed gemstones. Others think it represents humanity's eternal struggle with greed and power. The idea that ultimate power always comes at a cost. But there are also those who believe the amulet still exists, hidden in the shadows, waiting for its next victim. Part 5. What would you do? The question remains. If you found the Dark Amulet, would you dare to use it, knowing the price you'd pay? Could anyone resist its seductive promise of unlimited power? Or are we all doomed to fall under its spell? Call to action. Do you think the Dark Amulet is real or just a cautionary tale? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to Conspiracy Unveiled for more mysterious legends and chilling artifacts.